We grew over 50 million followers all around the world. Well, even celebrities follow, like Rihanna, Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God. What's your secret?
Okay, so you are asking for secret sauce.
Yeah.
We just met.
Yeah. Too early. Too rush.
To grow fast, we have to analyze everything. Like we have to make sure that where do we get the traction, which products are trending. It's very hard to grow into the multiple platform without inventing something.
I think everyone, a lot of funders, even other side of the table, has a lot of things to learn from you because everybody's interest is actually social media. I think we should carry out this conversation. We have a lot of things to talk actually. I'd like to do a Zoom call to arrive into Tokyo, continuation of this video, and we're gonna have some time to think also what's next. I have a flight to catch. See you guys. The secrets behind the viral growth for startups from 0 to 1.5 billion monthly views. Honestly speaking, founders, you don't know how to do the marketing, right? Let's accept the reality. Most of the founders don't know. And this guy knows, all right? This guy, Ahmet, knows.
Quantity over quality. Otherwise, you cannot go viral.
Virality can be really engineered or not.
Like if you just engineer your video 70% and 30% luck, you have better chance to go viral than other people who don't engineer their videos.
What are the 3 main ingredients that you think every viral video shares?
If you try to create a content just to create a content, it's not going to go viral. You have to imagine what your comments would say.
Can we say this one? If you have a kind of, let's say, mediocre product, but feature-wise or tech-wise is pretty good, if you can find an interesting way of usage, utilize your platform and chance of viral success.
Of course, yeah. We have videographers, so you can actually ship your products to our videographers and they can create a video around it to just see that how we can make it go viral. Is Mav Gadget is a marketplace, is open to everyone. If you have an idea, don't even have a lot of budget, we could just publish your product and then see that if you get traction or not.
Can we create like crap and still be successful and to see what works and then jump in then what it works and then make it bigger?
I think that's what you should do. I'm not saying about the crappiest content that you could just create eventually. Like if your idea is good and if you give something informational the audience can engage or anything that can be engaged with, yeah, it's better that way. Because believe me, audience will not care how you look. Just create as many content as you can. It's a secret sauce to grow over 60 million followers. And we can touch base on that later on.
Just put it out there, right?
Yeah, put it out there.
So we should not be overthinking then. Right?
We publish right now, every day, around like 300 to 500 posts a day. Because
you create 300 content per day?
300 to 500.
This is Ahmet Yanık, and we met in the Fly Asia conference. And he's an incredible entrepreneur, bootstrap success story. Originally Turkish, but American citizen, now American, Turkish-American. The bootstrap success story, because I'm pretty much interested a lot with the successes come from the grit and individual success story, rather than just getting funding and building on the top, which is a lot easier, right? But it has its own dynamics for sure. This is happening very quickly, actually. This is his Airbnb right now. We find this, spot is a cozy place for talking about this. And I have a flight to catch. So I'm gonna jump on the Uber and then catch the flight after that. Anyway, so within this opportunity, we're gonna be taking some, listening his story and perhaps maybe continue on Zoom, maybe part 2 style. Let's see how it goes. So first off, which is I would like to hear first off your background story and how you started, what's your entrepreneurship story, how you and your US story, your success at the Mav Gadget and the company behind a new product, your what's next for you, new products, right? And your struggles. I want to also hear your struggles because this is a topic that I'm trying to position myself. The company success equal the founder's mental clarity. So with that being said, let's get started with your initial story. How you get into the entrepreneurship.
Okay, so I was born in Turkey. I studied in Czech Republic, and I'm actually coming from a entrepreneurship family. My family has their own business. They do international trucking between Turkey and Europe. So coming from an entrepreneur family, it's kind of in your genes at that point that you want to build something. But the thing is that it comes at cost that you don't want to rely on your family to build things. This is not gonna be like one of those stories that Amazon got funded by their family like $300,000 and I started my things. No, it's completely bootstrap. I did a lot of things on my own, and I even in my university I worked as an IT guy. I wanted to continue building things on my own. I had ideas, but I didn't know how to execute them in early age. But as I grow up and after studying in Czech Republic, I went back to Turkey for a bit, and I realized that I wanted to do something on my own, and I just wanted to see where I can do those kind of things, because I knew that Turkey, even though it's a great country, but the thing is that I need to grow and scale fast. And one of the few countries in the world is that I can do that is in the US. And because the US is very startup friendly, they always support you in a different way. It's if you're talking about your ideas, they're like, yeah, of course you can do it. Yeah, go, do it. At least try it. What you got to lose. And just do more, and that's kind of friendship. Something it's very unique and hard to find some places. Then I moved to the US. I like seeing new products. I like creative things, and I was like always following up different like websites to just catch up with new products, new trends, and I was like, this is like too exhausting. Like I like following up a bunch of different things and just to see unique things, and I didn't want to go on like 5 different websites just to find new products every day. And I'm like, how can I just like make this happen on my own in a way that people come to my website and then I can just actually show them what's new instead of going through 5 different websites. I feel like this is one of the struggles that the people that had back then when I set up my company. That's how Mav Gadget was born, 2019, right before COVID actually. So
awesome.
I got the COVID boom as well, but yeah.
Tell us like briefly, what is Mav Gadget?
So Mav Gadget is a marketplace. I would say not like an e-commerce, but social commerce. We grew our social media, everything, over 50 million followers all around the world. Well, even celebrities follow, like Rihanna, Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God.
A lot of celebrities also follow our brand social media accounts. And maybe if you just check, maybe you might be even following one of our accounts. So Mav Gadget is like the top brand, and there are like a lot of things that we do.
I'm also curious about the struggles that you overcome, and maybe how you overcome also these initial traction phases, especially because the most important and painful stage is these initial phases.
As much as I don't want to sound cliche about this, but one of the things that I learned along the way, it's discipline. Literally, like only way to be successful at anything that you do, it's like the discipline. Like it's like going to the gym, right? If you just go to the gym like every once in a while, you're not gonna grow your self. It's not gonna do anything. So every day I wanted to do something, but one of the things that Mav Gadget, like we grew organically. Like that's something that I need to solve on my end in a way that I knew Facebook ads, Google ads, etc. Any kind of ads that you actually invest in, it's once you stop paying, it's done. So it took literally 6 months for me to figure out how to just reach out to people organically and start making sales. And at that time, there are a lot of people like doing advertisement on Facebook. They were making probably more money than I did back then. But I wanted to do this organically. And I'm sure there are a lot of companies that invested in a lot of Facebook marketing and Google marketing and probably don't exist right now because they stopped paying and it just disappeared like overnight. Yeah.
So your initial success, your traction came from which platform? Facebook, Instagram?
I would say Instagram was popular, but Reels and then everything just came out later, like Reels, Shorts, TikTok, etc. Like 2021, 2022, after COVID, like during COVID, Reels and then everything came out. So our first traction actually, interestingly, came from Pinterest because Pinterest is like a platform where people discover things, right? Like unique things and other things. So, and I kind of realized that like the Pinterest was a good way to just start and where people can discover you. Now, right now we have over 270,000 Pinterest followers on one of our accounts on Mav Gadget, and we get like 10 million monthly page views just on Pinterest.
Okay, so it's pretty interesting. Thank you for sharing with us your initial traction as well. So I'm also curious, that is how you grow into from there to multiple platforms. And now on YouTube, for example, you have over 40 million.
42.
42. It's very important detail. 2 million less and more subscribers. That is crazy. But by the way, these are faceless videos mostly, right?
Mostly, yeah. Yeah. Products like on those platforms that whenever people sign up for our platform, they submit their videos to us. It might be any kind of seller, and sometimes their face is just showing the products, and sometimes there are not. So it depends on the seller.
So tell us like how you diversify and grow other platforms from Pinterest and others. What's your secret?
Okay, so you are asking for secret sauce.
Yeah.
Okay. We just met.
Yeah. Too early. Too rush.
So I would say to grow fast, we had to analyze everything. Like we have to make sure that where do we get to traction, which products are trending, and it's very hard to grow into the multiple platform without inventing something.
Yeah, right.
So that's actually where my idea for Analytics Center came in. This is like our one of our pitch that I did yesterday. So Analytics Center was a tool that we invented, that we have product identifier and person identifier and tracker that where we actually can track our own accounts and see which product is trending within our accounts and then move those products and videos to multiple platforms to make sure that our success can be replicated on those platforms as well. Let's say one of the products that is going viral on Instagram, whenever we move that to YouTube or like X or TikTok, it also goes viral. It can be replicated. Those products are unique and people love unique things on every platform, right? But only way that we could do it, like we have over 30 social media accounts, and it's very hard to even, doesn't matter like how many employees you have, it's very hard to rely on people in a way that it's like, just going through every account, like, check, like, analyze, doing an Excel sheet, and just to see that which product, which post, it's like writing engagement. It's too complicated. Nobody can just catch up with that. And back then, AI didn't exist, like 2019, 2020. It's like talking about like 5 years ago. So we had to come up with a tool to make sure that we can actually analyze those kind of things. And I invented Analytics Center, where we could actually track products and track trending things all over the platforms, and we can replicate our success.
So I see this pattern quite often with the bootstrap success stories. They generally have, like, similar to you actually, have some early success in some form of business when it comes to maybe content creation or consulting, anything actually. Then they productize that service, and the product becomes the first customer is become their own customer. They utilize into the platform, and then eventually open up to the other customers, and then grow rapidly and become pretty successful. I see these kind of patterns, success stories a lot. Anyways, that's really interesting. So your secret sauce, actually, thank you for sharing us with the secret sauce.
You can actually use that app right now. It's available for free until official launch. So it's like analyticshunter.com. You could just like sign up and use it, and you could just be your own influencer. You could just actually replicate other people's success very easily right now.
Okay, yeah. I mean, recommend it for everyone who is interested in, who wants to grow their audience.
To 42 million.
Yeah, perhaps, on social media, right? It's great because a lot of people are actually looking for how they can go viral, and then you really crack that code actually, right? Thanks to maybe your product.
Yeah,
really, right?
exactly. Yeah.
That's the secret sauce then. And by the way, so we don't have any commercial relationship. We're just friends, and everything happening here is completely organic. We just get in from the door right now and sit down and then start recording. And we met a week ago, roughly, right? And so he joined our pitch event and in Seoul and so on. So that's the background story between us, because the audience might wonder that I'm spotlighting you because you're one of the portfolio company we have. Actually, it's not. So completely friendly conversation. That's important to, if you anything something like this, I always share with my audience that portfolio story or not. Anyways, with this disclaimer, I think the audience will be much more clear what we are talking here and our relationship. It adds more context. Okay, so then the Analytics Hunter, you grew the audience, you expanded other platforms. The Analytics Hunter was a pivotal moment for you. How did you consistently grow the audience, especially those Pinterest times? How big you were at the time and how much you grew over time until now? Could you give us that kind of trajectory, pace of your growth on social media?
So with social media, I feel like if you like catch the wave, it's you're surfing all the time. So it's not just like, there is no like grow that's like you go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's not like that. I feel like success is like sometimes very jumpy. It's like 1 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 16, but 16 to like 35.
Leap forward.
Yeah, it's very different. Like there are days, there are months, there are years that it's like some weeks are very slow, but some months are like that's something that we couldn't accomplish in the like last 2 years. So but the thing is that, as I said in the beginning, it's like discipline is like one of the important things. That if you just keep doing it, no matter what you do, it's like rainy day, sunny day, and Sunday, Monday, Saturday. It's like if you keep doing it, that actually does not affect you as much as it used to anymore. So it's entrepreneur, like as you are part of the journey as an entrepreneur yourself, it's like you know that entrepreneurship is very unstable. Yeah, like every day, every month, every year is very unstable. It's like very jumpy. But the thing is that if you keep doing what you're doing, that unstable moments are on a different level. Like it's instead of like 1 to 10, you play hundreds to 150 unstableness, not like 1 to 100 anymore. Yeah,
it's still happening, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in my life, so I'm switching my course from entrepreneur to becoming an investor, startup investor. That waves and that this instability never stops. I think that's the sign that they are risk takers. Without taking huge risks, huge bets, it's almost impossible to succeed. Having control in this and then being able to bear with that feeling and the mental toughness required in order to do that, right?
You have to burn bridges in a way that it's like you have to do things like there is no other help for you. Like otherwise you're not going to be I mean, I'm sure there are those ways to be successful and like you don't have to burn bridges, but the thing is that for me to like the trigger, like you have to live like there is no other bridge for you to just cross except this bridge. Of course, like you have to like kind of have a little bit like plan B, but the thing is that you have to burn that bridge for a while in order to just to make sure that you got like you fight with everything you got to just cross that bridge.
What's next?
Analytics Center.
Okay.
Analytics Center for sure. Yeah, I feel like Analytics Center is kind of like sitting between $250 billion creator economy and $6 trillion e-commerce market, and there is no analytics tool like Analytics Center right now. And I think that this could be the next unicorn. Like I truly believe that, like, because I already invested hundreds of thousands of dollars from my own pocket, and I want to make sure that this gets successful. And I will do that.
I really like how laser focus to the new product and productizing entire audience into on things like that is great. Ahmet, I got to run because I have a flight to catch from the Gimpo airport to Tokyo to my family, see my family back. It was a nice business trip and very productive here. Korean ecosystem is on fire, okay? Positively, okay? In a good way. Really, a lot of good stuff going on here. I'm going to share with you all in another video perhaps. Final thoughts and some final messages to anyone who wants to succeed in the social media and entrepreneurs in the same field.
First thing first is like a discipline, but before like trying to be disciplined by anything that just you want to do is, I don't want to be like those cliche motivators, and it's like saying that, oh, you have to find what you love. Of course, I mean, the things that like I do love marketing. I did love looking at new products and etc. I did like what stuff that I liked. I do love marketing so much. I feel like marketing is great. Like I feel like analyzing, like just see people's pattern and just to see that what's behind those patterns, what triggers you. But because if you just could find those kind of things, that you could sell anything to people, right? I love analyzing those kind of things, and that's what my passion was. And I kind of merged that passion with my product finding creative soul. Then I started selling products. You have to find what you love, what you want to do. The thing is that it doesn't have to be the rest of your life. I feel like one of the things that the people find that, oh, like I have to find what I love and just do the rest of my life. It doesn't have to be that way. Like I feel like as we are human, and as we get older and age and experience different things, when we just find out our true passion on different things. And sometimes the environment and the network that you grow up doesn't want you to change your path. And I feel like being open-minded about being able to change your opinions, thoughts, and path should be okay at any age. Like a KFC founder, after 80 years old, right? And unfortunately, some cultural dilemmas and everything that once gets involved with these kind of things, it is very hard to find your true self and through literally what you love to do, and just being open-minded. And the rest of it is just like, I love this quote that if you like what you do, and it's like a game for you. Nobody can compete with you. Like if you just, like if you're in the same field and I love what I do and it feels like a game for me that I could just do it without sleeping, and with the other people, if it feels work for them, we are not competing at the same level. They're just taking it as a work. I just love what I do. So it's very different.
So I catch up like 3 top things here, keyword. The mergence of the creativity and then analytics. And lastly, the passion, right? So because it has to be, as an entrepreneur attribute, it's one of the most important thing actually, the grit. Not the only important thing, but one of the important thing in the entrepreneur, successful entrepreneur persona in an attribute wise. I really love the emergence of the creativity and the analytics way, and it's pretty much predictable. It's so surprising how human beings are predictable in a statistically way, right? So that's why you built the analytics tool. I think a lot of funders in even other side of the table has a lot of things to learn from you, because everybody's interest is actually social media. But how universal things that you mentioned, right? The success of in any endeavor, actually, how universal is these threats, entrepreneurship threats, also translate into social media as well. I think we should carry out this conversation. We have a lot of things to talk, actually. I'd like to do a Zoom call from now on, I mean, after arriving to Tokyo. And as a continuation of this video, and we're going to have some time to think also what's next. There's a lot of things to talk about here, a lot of things to unpack. Anyways, it's time to go for me. Thank you so much, Ahmet. Yeah, thanks for having me here. And I have a flight to catch. See you guys. All right. Thank you so much, Ahmet.
Thanks for coming.
All right. Today we're gonna talk about how to go viral. For the recording, especially people who is watching this on YouTube, watch the first version already. That video, the in-person part, was pretty much short because Ahmet was very flexible and open-minded to give me an interview. We met in Busan first, and then in Seoul for recording purpose. I just messaged him that, hey, can we do an interview? Because but I have very few time. I have a flight to catch. How about tomorrow morning before my flight? And we met at his Airbnb. It was a really nice Airbnb, by the way, in Honda. Very nice one. And within 25-30 minutes before I jumped to taxi to the nearest airport, which is Gimpo, we able to cover quite a lot of things actually, right? So this is the continuation. So anyway, let's get back to the topic. From 0 to 1.5 billion monthly views, the secrets behind the viral growth for startups. A crazy topic that I'm really curious about, and a lot of funders in our network is also very curious about. Honestly speaking, funders, you don't know how to do the marketing, right? Let's accept the reality. Most of the founders don't know. And this guy knows, all right? This guy, Ahmed, knows. That's why he's able to have 50 million, 60 million. Oh, there's just 10 million difference, right? Give and take.
Nothing big, yeah.
Nothing big. 50 or 60, Oh my God. So, and 1.5 billion views. This is amazing success. But you also have a startup company too, so we want to hear from you. Super excited for it. A quick intro about myself. My name is Erdinç Ekinci. I'm an entrepreneur who is in the business of supporting startup ecosystem and ecosystem building, based in Tokyo, last 7 years, leading Open for Core Capital, and I do my best to support founder institute community as well. I'm an entrepreneur. And as the continuation of my career, which is going to other side of the table to support even further the startups, I have some multiple initiatives for that. Most importantly, I do really significant time nowadays, especially on the erdinç.com, my name and surname, as a blogger. I host weekly founder events, online, some in person. I'm based in Tokyo, so if you're here, you probably witness these events. I do a lot of events actually. I'm actually at the event venue. Event is running behind on me. In this venue, there are generally over 300 people attend. Just for you guys, like we want to really support entrepreneurs. We're doing our best to be able to provide this to this part of the time zone, bringing the Silicon Valley system. A lot of effort on this YouTube channel. If you can subscribe, that would be appreciated. And most of them are founders and mentors and investors, but worldwide, but predominantly Japan, Korea, Taiwan, and the other half is the Silicon Valley, US, basically. Anyways, let's do a kind of intro, Ahmet, from you. I would like to hear from you, and we all can be, understand your background or comprehensive before diving into the panel.
Of course, yeah. So my name is Ahmet Yanık. I was born in Turkey, but grew up in the States. So my company based in Chicago. And so I kind of focus on organic growth marketing, I would say, more than paid ads. Of course, like I done a lot of paid ads in the past, but so I created a marketplace called Mav Gadget. It's for people who are interested in unique products, and there are sellers on our platform. You could just think of like Amazon, but we're focused on unique home decor, gift ideas, etc. So it's just mostly the products that you just see on the internet and you just question it out, like how can I find this item? It's probably we sell those items and our sellers sell that on our platform. And so since I was really focused on organic marketing in the beginning, and I was like very dedicated to grow organically, because paid marketing is kind of when you pay, it goes on, but when you stop, it's gone. So I was very focused on organic growth, and this is how we scaled our accounts. Like we all have over 30 on the Instagram side, 30 Instagram accounts. On the YouTube side, we have over 25 YouTube accounts. And total of like we have over 6 million followers right now. And these are all different kind of accounts. I'm not sure, maybe some of the audience that we have right now might be even following without knowing that it's one of our accounts, because it's not everything under Mav Gadget Analytics Center or everything, because we do different marketing and to make sure that we reach every type of audience. So on our YouTube channel, we have almost 43 million subscribers at the moment. It's if we just exclude the kids channel in the world right now, and I would say we are probably in the top 100 YouTube channels in the world. And we are the only social commerce website in the world where we actually sellers can come to our platform. Then we actually publish their products on our on our marketplace. Then we push their products to our network, like affiliate network, social media, and everything. So this is the only social commerce website in the world. Then to be able to scale where we are today, we had to invent something. It is called Analytics Center to follow up how we grow, how we measure stats, how we measure the employees the team members that work with us. And that's how we invented Analytics Center. In order to grow fast, big in a short amount of time, that we had to invent a lot of things along the way that we use internally. And also, just for fun, we created a platform called AIVZ. It's for AI startups to publish their ideas, and we already have over 11,000 startups shared on their idea. And we also built automations to scale big, and we publish around over 1,500 articles a month across 20 websites, over 20 websites. So I've been doing this since 2017, and even though we do paid marketing somewhat right now, and we are still mostly focused on organic growth. Yep, that's basically what I do and who I am.
I mean, I have a ton of to learn from you, man. Really. You did
happy to teach. Happy to teach.
Most definitely. And I have a bunch of kind of questions for you, but feel free to do, you can do kind of random, free flow as well. First off, audience, type in the chat, do you already follow the Mav Gadget? If you don't follow, just follow. Almost everyone, every founder wants to grow their appearance in social media or their personal brand too. They want to be a top leader. It's definitely very useful for their startup to build up traction or expand their network
Visibility.
to attract and more visibility, especially be able to attract more investors, partners, customers, and so on. So extremely valuable. Always having this, large network always works. Very much looking forward you to give me mentoring, and to our audience as well, mostly startups or anyone in the table, all over the table, investors, startups, founders, and partners, corporate. Everyone is actually looking for what you're teaching today, Mas. All right. Founderist is the main organizer of this event. If I quick intro, so is the originated the heart of the Silicon Valley Startup Accelerator Program, earliest stage, as the name suggests, Founder Institute. Unique the position to support both startups, but also building ecosystems as well. So we also have an accelerator program with our sibling company called VC Lab, which is a VC accelerator program to launch VC firms as well. So for startups, we have launched 8,000 portfolio companies, startups, and have programs across 100 countries, 2 to 5,000 mentors, and so on. And some of the very well-known VCs have already invested in our portfolio. On the other side of the table, as a VC Lab, with our sibling company, which we have launched 700 firms. The VC Lab is happening in the last 4 years, which is incredible speed of development. More on that, you can, of course, check it out later. And some of the finance portfolio companies, maybe Udemy is the most famous one, I believe. And we want to create more unicorn companies in Asia as well. We are working towards this. We have launched 60 startups so far in 3 years since I run this program. And without the mentor support, it wouldn't be possible. And we have 250 mentors in this region. Even though, startup founder, people who has a deep expertise, we consider them as mentor as well. So Ahmet also joined us today, a mentor as well, which is going to teach us the marketing and how to go viral, especially video marketing. You can't just work with them easily with these people. We bring these people, gets roughly 40 mentors to join into programs that you'll get to have a chance to collaborate with them these entire 3 months. Then you build this relationship and you can continue. Our programs are virtual, and after 6 p.m., if you have a job or a student, you can still do that, and so on. Everything that we do here actually bootstrap support, collaborations, mostly provide venue, promotion activities, and so on. But most of the things covered financial side is actually open for Coca-Cola, which is my firms supporting this, and that's why they're here as a premium partners. At the core, this partnership space is very important for us. This is how we build this global network. We distribute via our programs. That's why we're able to do programs in some of the places that don't even have a stable electricity, for example. We're able to do in-person programs there. So we have startups, ecosystems, and we say firms as well. So creates cohesive support system. We have a program. That's why I'm telling all of these, because if you're an entrepreneur, please consider we choose like 10 to 20% of the applications and give you a chance but graduate less of the applications because the program is pretty challenging. 70% of the people actually drop out. This is by design. The program has to be a bit tough and strong. So if you're curious, please check it out. And I highly encourage everyone to take this DNA test that you can learn entrepreneurship attributes. So this designed by co-created by the famous psychologist, which has a very famous YouTube channel as well, Jordan Peterson. Ahmed, do you know Jordan Peterson?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, crazy man, right? So over 250,000 people have been taking this test. With that being said, let's get started. And you a little bit mentioned in the when you introduced yourself. I wanted to zoom in the 0 to 1 level, because most people in our audience like 0 to 1 level. People who is investors, who is investing into 0 to 1 level startups too. Everybody wants to know how you really get started. What was that 0 grand to 1?
So I do love marketing. I feel like one of the things that I really like, I'm a very curious guy. I'm like very in love with marketing. I love analyzing things, stats, and everything. I guess that's how I started. And the things that in the past I started like doing a lot of marketing, organic growth, and paid ads before I started Mav Gadget or any branding. I would say like the branding you could think of like a parent company, Mav Gadget, Analytics Center, It's Bio, that link, AIVZ. Those are like the other companies that we have under branding. So I loved like doing what I did in the past, and I helped a lot of people in the past. Like I had clients even from Shark Tank. You probably heard of Shark Tank. It's a very famous show in the US. And I had some clients even from Shark Tank to grow their conversion rates, grow their social media accounts, etc. So I wanted to like to see that how I can help them, and I helped them very much. Then and I was doing pretty well with them, and I realized that like I'm doing pretty well instead of just focusing on like a bunch of YouTubers sell courses, right? I just wanted to do something on my own. I feel like that's one of the things that I like really don't know how YouTubers just can promise a lot of things and deliver nothing, like YouTuber wise. But I wanted to do something on my own just to prove that I can do this for myself too. So that's how I started Mav Gadget. So it's I love seeing unique things. I love seeing technological things, unique products, home decor, gift ideas, and then I wanted to like to see that if I could just use my marketing skills to grow an e-commerce platform from scratch, from zero. And I could say it took a while. In the beginning, I tried everything, and I'm talking about 2017 and Instagram. TikTok didn't exist by then. Like it was something called Musically, right? And they didn't exist. And we're talking about a time Shorts didn't exist. We're talking about a time Reels didn't exist. You had to do everything in a different way because there was only one place on Instagram that's like a discover page that where you could actually find new creators and content ideas. And right now it's like you can just publish something and it can go viral randomly. But at that time it wasn't that easy. So and from talking about that time that I actually found a lot of way to just increase awareness and try to go viral in a very unique way. And that's how I started back in 2017. And then it got traction. Then it's from 1 to 60 million right now. So yeah, it took a while, but yeah, that's how we started.
Less than 10 years, you're able to achieve something remarkable. Most people can't do it. So I'm really curious. I have a ton of questions on your secrets, right? We are here to learn your
Yeah.
secrets. Up next, I'd like to know what is like Mavi Gadget really is. Also, the other companies that you're building.
Of course. So Mav Gadget is as I mentioned, social commerce website, social commerce marketplace where you can find unique home decor ideas, gift ideas, or like you could just see a monster bed on our website. You could just actually purchase it, or you could see a random mock shape cat, dog, or you could just find creative pets supplies, not like leash, regular leash. It could be something very unique. And so
Mhm.
I was able to, the way that we grow Mavi Gadget, I was able to attract a lot of sellers to sell on our platform because we have a big reach right now. So people come from all over the world, from the US, Europe, Canada, and even China. We have a lot of sellers from all over the place to sell their products on our platform. So
Mhm.
basically, Mavi Gadget is a marketplace, is open to everyone. If you have an idea, if you want to test your idea, like product idea, and if you don't even have a lot of budget to test your ideas, we could just publish your product on our
Mhm.
platform and push it to our subscribers and followers, and then see that if you get traction or not. In a way that, let's say you have, let's say, a wallet, right? Like this is kind of like a wallet. Then you don't know, and you don't want to pay a lot of money in order to see that if it works or not. And you could just like come to our platform, say, hey, I want to like sell this, but I don't know how, and we will help you. Our team like can help you scale this, like to see that if it can go viral or not. You can talk to our team to even brainstorm some ideas to see that how it works. And we do have some free and paid packages. So depending on how viral we think that it can go, you can take advantage of our free plan because our platform is like free, like you can list anything for free. But also, if you want to get more exposure, then you need to pay a little bit because we have our expenses, right? We cannot like, we have a team, we have everything, and we publish on our channel for free. And considering that, like, you will have a chance to reach over 60 million followers. So considering that our packages start from $0 to $1,500 a month, and for $1,500 a month, we will guarantee that like we will publish your product in our channels. So you will have a chance to reach 60 million followers, which can be like 1.5 billion views a month, right? That's where it goes. So you will have a chance for $1,500 to reach all over the platform. You would still have a chance to list your products for free, but exposure is not guaranteed in that sense. But we would
Mhm.
try our best in whoever just wants to do something right now. They would have a chance. And if they like their product, our team will definitely help them to get more exposure because we also get commission based on the sales that we provide for them. So that being said, if you have a product and if you think and we believe that it can go viral, we will give you a free exposure all over the place. So you can take advantage of our platform for free.
That's interesting. So the startups can actually utilize, become a free member. Is just like pitching to you to have a chance to get features.
Yeah, we have actually sellers right now from Kickstarter. You probably heard of Kickstarter. And we have sellers from Shark Tank. Even though I helped Shark Tank companies in the past, now they can sell on our platform. So we have sellers from Shark Tank, Kickstarter, all over the place because people want to sell their products. And Mavi Gadget is the best place to sell their unique products because we are a social commerce website. Let's say we are not going to stop providing you the support that you need in a way that, let's say you want to publish and list your products on our platform. We are not going to stop there in a way that, let's say you want to publish something, and then actually what we want to do, we want to make sure that you accomplish not only on our platform, on your website as well. Let's say you publish something on our website, then we give you the Facebook audience that visits that page. So you can actually get that audience from our website and we give it to you, then you can retarget those people on your website. So you don't have to pay anything to us. So this is something that nobody does. And yeah, and
Mhm.
also we have Analytics Center, we have It's Bio.Link, we have AIVZ. And if you are in our network, if you're even as a seller that's trying to sell on our platform, we provide these apps for free to you to make sure that you can be successful even on your own, not only on Mavi Gadget.
We could say you're a launcher, you're an accelerator in a sense, but before the social
Yeah.
media accelerator. Cool. I see.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, and for Analytics Center, and also we have you probably heard of Linktree, and we have a competitor app called It's Bio.link where people can actually like link in bio service. And we actually organically grew over 30,000 users right now. And it's free and paid users as well. So we have over 30,000 users on that sense as well. And and as a seller, you can sign up for free and we will upgrade your package for free if you wanted to have a LinkedIn service. And you can connect your store and people can do a lot of things that the Linktree does not provide right now. And with Analytics Center, on that sense, I feel like I need like literally days for like to just explain Analytics Center. It's basically it's a secret sauce to grow over 60 million followers, and we can touch base on that later on. But yeah,
No,
it's a secret sauce. Yeah, it's a secret sauce, and yeah, it's free for now. But people can sign up on analyticscenter.com. But it's not going to be
that's
for
the
free for
secret.
a long time. Yeah, yeah, it's very
That's the
secret. But
secret.
yeah,
That's the secret. And at the end of this call, guys, it's not gonna be a secret anymore. Perhaps so because people
like
sign up for free, right? So you could maybe
yeah,
sometimes feature them for free sometimes, but the likelihood of course less because this is a business. This has to make money. Shouldn't be
yeah.
for free. So what are the criteria that you could pick an interesting product, or what is the likelihood there?
It's more likely. It's more likely than you would ever think because right now we are still growing and we have over like 500 sellers on our platform right now. So we want to grow big. And that being said, and we want to make sure that we can invite as many sellers as we want and they can be part of our success story as well. So I would say if you have a product, even if you think that that's unique, and if you publish that product on our platform, you would more likely to get a free feature like on our YouTube account that's over 42 million subscribers. So yeah, if you have a product right now, just come and we will expose your products for free on our social media accounts.
We see.
Like that's most
So
likely to be guaranteed at this point. Yeah.
what about because technically you're a startup, right? So you want to
Mm,
discover, you want to test new companies, you want to expand. So actually, we are very lucky at this moment. I mean, our relationship, our network, for Founder Institute community here in Japan, Korea, Taiwan community, are pretty lucky because you have better likelihood to be able to feature. But again, I always say this: even though we provide a silver spoon to some founders, sometimes they can't succeed. Especially, I know like there are some people here too. For example, in person, we provide a ton of support. They still drop out, still couldn't succeed. It's not like their fault. Sometimes you need to go back to the whiteboard and then reiterate. At the end of the day, it's you. It's your product, your company. If it is able to meet with this demand, if you have this product market fit, if you can satisfy this demand, you could have a better likelihood to succeed. This is a kind of, I want to make comment on the founder side to the founders. The support that you're providing is impressive, and I'm really glad that we are in this earlier stage. In the future, maybe we might not be able to even reach you out. Maybe you are not going to
yeah.
help my cause, Ahmed.
No, no. I would always take your call.
Oh,
Anytime. Yeah.
thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Of course, yeah.
All right, let's go back to the speaking practice. I want a little bit identify more. Uh, first, okay, the zero to one part. Which platform gave you the first breakthrough moment? And then how did you expand from there to other platforms like YouTube, even LinkedIn? You guys expanded to other platforms, but what was that? The first breakout, first viral moment, and how did you expand into the multiple platforms?
Like Pinterest in early ages that like I did a lot of Pinterest marketing. I feel like Pinterest is a great platform if you're selling something unique and if you're
Interesting.
trying to reach a different audience. Yeah, Pinterest
Mhm.
is a very good platform for you to start. Like I'm not gonna lie, and because it's like a self-discovery platform, right? You could just discover ideas on Pinterest, which is good. And then Pinterest alone is something else. Like it's I want to say it's just like a social media platform. It's something else. But then our growth started on Instagram, and then we grew to over 1 million followers on Instagram at that time. Then right now it's like 1.6 now. And then Shorts and TikTok didn't still exist really at that time. Then as soon as Shorts come out, and like in 2022, I guess like 3 years ago, and like or 4 years ago, sorry, 4 years ago, 2021. So our YouTube account grew like to 42 million subscribers in 4 years, not since 2017. But since we did a lot of organic marketing and tested a lot of things since 2017, we were able to grow our YouTube account to 42 million subscribers less than 4 years. So, and the thing is that since also we had Analytics Center back then, we will be able to like to track what went viral on different platforms like Instagram. Then we will be able to replicate that success on YouTube as well. So we have over like 30 social media accounts on Instagram, and we grew pretty well on that platform. Then I was like, okay, so what we did here can be replicated on other platform as well, which was YouTube. Then we did the same thing on YouTube as well. Then I would say to your question, I would say Pinterest and Instagram at the same time. Then we picked up the YouTube part later on. Then now YouTube is the biggest one.
Amazing, amazing, impressive. And did you rely on paid marketing like Meta or Google Ads? I mean, Facebook and Google Ads, or early on these stages, or was it most like organic generally? Curious.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was all organic to be honest. Yeah, it was all organic, and because well, when you want to start something, you don't have a lot of money to start, right? You just want to like test ideas and ideas for free. Like you just can come up with
Yeah.
an idea and you can just publish on social media, and it serves you for free. And paid marketing is something that's if you want to do paid marketing and if you don't have a lot of time, then you can just actually pay to advertise and see that if that products will work within a week or two. But with
Mhm.
organic growth, if you need to have a little bit more time, and I did have a time back in the days, like since 2017, 18, 19, I did have a time to test ideas. So organic growth was the only way for me to just to pick up and do a lot of things on my own because I was the only person in the early days. I'm the only founder. And so I was able to do a lot of things on my own and work on the organic growth. But right now we do paid marketing as well, like Facebook and Google Ads, but not as much as we focus on the organic growth because organic growth never stops. Like when you pay for something and once you stop paying, you're done. Your brand is done. Like they will not remember you. But if you just pay attention to little details and try to focus on organic growth more, then your growth will not stop because you don't pay anything.
I'm learning a lot of things here. I just want to highlight one of the point that you mentioned, which is the testing ideas. A little bit, maybe zoom in there, because in our programs, we always ask the founders to go pitch and try it and get some feedback and reiterate their ideas and so on. And we generally advise to doing this one like in person in events, and that's why we do a lot of events and stuff like that to pitch and get reiterate. But we also step further, like a month into the program, we have this customer discovery framework and the mentors and so on. We ask them to do paid marketing. It's $100 budget, just to see what gets
Mm.
click, see the behaviors of the people. Is it the right audience or not? That sort of stuff. And then you know what? Unfortunately, almost everyone fails because even just to be able to open the account and run the ads, people like they struggle. Fascinated at how it sounds so easy, right? Actually, doing ads like everyone can do with their phone, by the way, on Instagram and things like you can do run an advertise and reach thousands of people on your phone. It's ridiculous, in such a time to be alive. So can you like double click on this part, the testing the ideas, um, yeah, more founder perspective, and also maybe in connection with your platform, how we could also use this for this purpose. And right audience also, maybe we
Um,
can pick up that too. Audience discovery.
Yeah, the audience story is very important because if you don't know which audience you want to serve, and it can be very complicated. So to test your ideas, you need to make sure that it's within your audience. Like if you want to test a product that is not related to your audience, let's say you want to sell something to moms, right? And if you try to target, like if you try to create a content to kind of mistakenly target to fathers or men, then your product will fail. Like your organic growth will not be where you want to be. So if you want to like to target moms, you have to kind of like do your own research to make sure that like what moms are interested in, like baby showers, right? Or like baby strollers. Like you have to find what they're interested in. You have to find out that their niches, what kind of stuff moms would like. Also, like what country you want to be interested in, like your content language, your like what kind of stuff that you need to be included in your content as well. Like let's say if you want to target to the US audience, you have to follow up with the US holidays, you have US trends, US musics, everything need to be in that video. But if you want to target to South Korea, right? And you probably seen this on Instagram or YouTube somewhere that actually whenever Apple wanted to advertise how thin the Apple iPhone, like the new Air, Apple, like iPhone Air, like they removed this from their marketing because they wanted to make sure that nobody is offended in that audience to show how tiny it is. But some feminist group in Korea that uses the symbol to identify different things. So if you're not careful, if you're not doing actually what you're supposed to do and you're not doing your research, you might be targeting the wrong audience and you might be offending your own audience as well. So the testing wise, what you need to do once you do your own research, right now on YouTube, on Instagram, you could do a lot of like trial reels, like that can be published to non-followers, which is the best way to actually reach non-follower audience so you can test different ideas. And this is for organic growth. And with the paid marketing, you could do a lot of like A, B, C, D testing without actually showing it to your own audience as well. And you can target to purchasers directly, but it costs money as well.
Ahmet, really is really blowing my mind. Seriously. Let's a bit advance from this point. How about the organic growth? Because there is a lot of nuggets there, the golden nuggets that are hidden there. I smell that, So I smell the success because you succeed all of these with the organic tech, mostly actually. What are the top 5 categories, let's say, succeeding in your platform in terms of like sellers? What are the top 5 criteria of the sellers, strategies that you follow, how it evolved, that sort of thing?
We do have a lot of like niche categories on our platform. And on top of my head, like I'm not actually analyzing this, and just like some of my team members just like bring this to me. And
Mhm.
we do have unique like camping, outdoor
Outdoor.
things that we sell. Yeah, outdoor and camping. I feel like it's very trending right now. And we do have like furnitures and couches, like very unique ones. If you've seen something on the internet that is like a unique couch or unique, like you've probably seen one of those beds, like a monster beds. We sell those as well. It's like over $10,000. And yeah, some of the sellers sell those kind of things as well. And those are very trending. And we do have baby categories, like baby category things, baby things, because moms love to spend money in on their babies, and they want to make sure that they get the best and unique things. And um, because they're not just buying baby stroller from us, there are baby like strollers, very unique baby strollers on our platform, but very unique baby gadgets on our platform as well. And we do have some what else? Like very unique lighters on our platform, I would say. Very unique lighters, and we sell.
There are a lot of
And
interesting stuff. Now, currently, I'm looking to your Instagram right now. I mean, the Mavi Gadget Instagram is the easiest way of seeing the products. I mean, there's so much interesting stuff. I think the, the common thing is that not the product categories, but the interestingness part. You're very good at defining that. Because I'm a bit far from this, the viral marketing and anything like this, but I understand the market. I studied this actually in the masters, but not this part of it. And honestly, you're the master in that. But there is this wow effect, and any type of product could have actually this wow effect. I think they need to work with you in order to figure out this wowness, like crazy stuff out there. Can everyone look this place like so interesting? There is so much thing to learn from this. Honestly speaking, so much thing to learn. Can we say this one? Like, if we have a kind of, let's say, mediocre product, but feature wise or tech wise is pretty good, I say. But if you can find an interesting way of usage, can we utilize your platform and have a viral success, chance of viral
of
success?
course. Of course, yeah. We can actually we have videographers on our team too. And if you have a product that you don't even have videos, and we have like in-house videographers, so you can actually ship your products to our videographers, and they can create a video around it to just see that how we can make it go viral. And it's that part is paid. Like you have to pay for us to record your videos because we don't want just people to come on the platform and we help them grow and create a video for them and they leave. So this part is paid, but we try our best to make sure that we find a unique way to show that product can go viral. If not, we will tell them right there. Like if you don't believe that and you cannot find a way that your product cannot go viral, because we don't give any promises in that sense. Like if you think that your product can go viral, good for you. But if you think that it's a very mediocre product or it's in the low side, that's and it's oversaturated market, we just try to stay away from that because we just don't want to sell it because it's not going to go viral, and we don't want people to come on the platform, see it like, oh, like I've seen this on somewhere else too. It looks similar, and we don't want to create that effect as well. So
Yeah.
if you even if you have a mediocre product, and we will tell our like we will do our best to make sure that we can help you in that sense too.
Let's say I'm a funder and a limited, obviously, most of the, especially early stage funders has limited budgets and limited time because there is so much thing to think, so much things to get done to get your first customer, partnerships, funding, many more, right? You're also a funder too. So in a situation like this, with a very limited budget, how they can really create that vital moment with free tools and free platforms like yours? How they can do that?
Okay. So I feel like one of the things that people need to do is utilize their time accordingly. You cannot just like separate 30 minutes a day and create your content and publish it. Like you cannot come up with ideas and execute them and publish those ideas in 30 minutes a day. The thing is that we are founders. Like I'm like even though I do marketing, we do like create content creation, we do a lot of things, but I grew up to Like a lot of people right now, we have team members, we have videographers, marketing developers, etc. So I feel like one of the things that I recommend to people whenever they ask me like, how can I just grow like in content marketing wise? And you are not a marketer, you're a founder, and you want to focus on your product rather than marketing itself. So all you need to do, all I can recommend you is that just spend one day, like 6, 8 hours, 10 hours a day, brainstorm, come up with ideas, execute them, create like 10, 20 contents, like 10, 20 post ideas, create them within the same day. Because some days, like it doesn't have to be in a specific day. It doesn't have to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It doesn't have to be a specific day. If you're feeling motivated and if you're feeling like creative that day, spend 10
Mm.
hours that day to come up with ideas, then write that down, create those ideas, schedule them. Then in the next 10 to 20 days, you're free from the marketing side in a way that it's like you don't have to come up with ideas anymore. You can just like schedule them and it can be published on your platform. But this is not very, it is efficient in your like time wise because you created those ideas in your motivational and discipline time and you don't have to think about it. But the marketing is something that you always have to pay attention to see that what it works, what it doesn't. And sometimes you have to create a 1 second content. But if you don't have a lot of time, all you need to do is that just focus one day, create a like 5 to 10 days content in that day, and publish your ideas in the next 10 days. But to grow for free right now and to see that what ideas work and what doesn't is that right now you can use Analytics Hunter, and it's that once you publish something, we track your posts. Like you can actually connect. This is like an official Meta app. Like we partner with like it's a partnered Meta app. So we are not doing unofficial things. So this is completely you can use it on your own. You can connect your Instagram accounts, and once you connect your Instagram accounts and publish your content anywhere else, and we track your posts to see that what moment it gets most likes, views, comments, reach, impression, etc. And even in that sense, you will be able to track what your audience like by hour. Like it's almost impossible for you to see what kind of posts are trending on your account. Like once you publish something right now, in the last like 5 to 6 years, we published over 150,000 posts. So that being said, there is no way that we could analyze these things without analytics under. Literally, there is no way. And we also have team members. So right now, I know exactly which team member is doing well and which doesn't. And in the future, I could tell them like, hey, you need to change your ideas and do something different to make sure that you have certain reach, certain likes, certain comments, etc. So right now they can use Analytics Center and they can track your posts and they can follow up which idea is doing better and just recreate that moment again.
This is gold. No, diamond. This is diamond, man. Oh my god. Okay. And what? Wait. When it comes to tracking this in data and analytics, strategizing accordingly, it sounds a bit intimidating for the founders for time wise. Do you have like tool suggestions or basically we could use Analytics Hunter for that?
Yeah, right now you can use Analytics Center. It helped us grow to 60 million followers and growing more. And yes, they can use Analytics Center right now for free for a while. And I think that's one of the things that well, we are actually working on it right now. That it's not official yet, but I'm gonna tell this for
You are
your audience.
okay. Oh
we
well.
are just
Okay, okay.
for you special. We are
All right.
working on a discovery feature. We will be able to tell you what's trending on Instagram before it goes viral. So you can create that moment and jump on the trend. It's like surfing. Trends are like surf. So if you don't jump on the trend when the wave is high, you're done. Most of the people see those trends after the wave is gone, and they're like doing lots of things that already expired and people are already picking up on a different stuff. But with the discovery feature, you will be able to like jump on the trends in an early stage and you can replicate those content posts or whatever they're working on before it actually goes viral. So you can just surf and grow your audience with that as well. It's gonna be
This is,
golden. It's gonna be very golden. Yeah.
and it's free. Are
It's
you
free.
sure?
Yeah. For now.
Why are you
For now,
doing this?
yes.
Why are you doing this, Ahmed? Why is for free?
I want to help people. I do want to help people. I'm not the type of like I'm jealous of people. I'm not that kind of person. I want to see people succeed. I like seeing that. I want to help people. Whatever I can give back to the community.
You're good, Ahmed. You're really good. All right. The product also looks really much solid too. Okay. what are the three main ingredients that you think every viral video shares?
If you try to create a content just to create a content, it's not going to go viral. There is a chance. It's luck. Okay, it's like, yeah, you just create a content, you publish it. If it goes viral, it's completely luck. But you can use some certain things to. It's just you actually leave the part, like the luck part, and less, like maybe 30% or 20%. But if you share something without actually doing these kind of things, you just give to everything the luck. So you need to create a content in like you have to imagine what your comments would say. If you just think that you create a informational, you're losing it. Like you cannot do that. You have to think what your audience would say in the comments. Like, what are you creating the content for? It's for your audience, and you have to like kind of give something to your audience to engage with you. You have to think that if I create this post, what my audience will say in the comments. And if you say they're not going to say anything, I covered everything. No, you cannot do that. There has to be something in it to engage with your audience. There has to be a trigger point for your audience to engage with you. It might be something that they don't agree with you. It might be something that they agree with you. You have to make sure that to highlight that in your post. Like it might be like, don't do that, like in your post. If you say, or if you write that like somewhere in the screen, like don't do those things before doing that. And it's going to trigger some people in a way that like, oh, what shouldn't I do? So there might be some people that not liking that. There might be some people like it makes people stop what they're doing and actually listen what you're about to say because they're interested. Like, okay, what shouldn't I do? Like, I'm like, okay, I'm done. Like, okay, and like, tell me now what I need to do. So, and if they like the idea, believe me, they will agree with you. And if they like, and if they don't like the idea, they will tell it to you in the comments. So you have to create a content based on what your comments would say. It's easiest way to go viral because if you can engage with some of the people on Instagram or any social media platform you're trying to create a content, there is likely to be going viral. And like it's a matter of like it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. It's because it doesn't mean that it's gonna go viral like right away as soon as you create the content. There might be like it's the thing is that it's not completely luck. It's like the way that you create a content. Because if you try to reach an audience in a certain time, let's say you try to reach to the US audience right now, right? In the US, it's right now 5 a.m. Chicago time. So nobody's gonna watch your content. Like everyone is sleeping in the US right now. So if you try to publish a content thinking that the US audience will watch it right now, no matter what you do, it's less likely to go viral because you're not publishing in the peak time. So what you need to do is make sure that what audience that you want to publish this to, then make sure that audience in that time, not your own audience, because to go viral, you have to reach outside of your followers, which means that there's a world out there that you need to talk. And which means that, let's say in Korea time, it's right now 7 p.m. People are going home, right? After work, they're in the subway, they're watching their phones. Maybe this is a good time to publish something right now because they're in subway, they're not distracted, they're on their phone, and it's done. Like you can engage with that audience. And maybe don't publish something between the work time zone. Like because people are not going to be watching that as well. So you have to pick your time, then you have to engage with the audience. You have to trigger them a little bit in some senses to engage with them. Make sure that they comment on something. I never seen a video. Well, I've seen some videos, but if you watch like go on, on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram right now, any video that went viral, there are a lot of comments. There are lots of comments. So you don't see any video that without actually like seeing a lot of comments. So make sure that your audience can engage with it.
But that has to be in an organic way, like native way, right? Trigger the audience, right time, right message, and then go beyond your own reach with the to the strangers level. All the YouTube channels or any other viral videos out there, they receive a ton of comments underneath. Either they trigger or contradict or something like this. They comment, they urge an itchiness to comment to that video. So that could be engineered, or do you think that it has to be like write something under the comment, I will give you something, that sort of engineer marketing way, or do we have to do like completely native way, like because the video is triggering people that they have the urge to comment? Or should we just say put a burger emoji under the video, we will send you some, that some people do these kind of things, that kind of cheesy way, marketing way has to be? Do you believe so?
Yeah, that also works too. Depending on like what kind of content you're sharing. It can be engineered in that way too, and there are a lot of like influencer and creators who do that as well. Because Instagram doesn't allow you to just click links in your comments, so it's easier to way to engage with your audience. Comments class, and I will send you the link for my class or etc. A lot of influencer and creators do that as well. But if you do that in a way that it looks natural, it will be the best way to engage with your audience, and there is a better chance that it can go viral because mm, not a lot of videos with a lot of comments go viral. If you just go and watch those creators, like, and they have like, let's say 2,000 likes and they have like 5,000 comments, but that's it. That video is done. So there is a better way to to reach more people. So not a lot of videos like you just mentioned can go viral. They have a high comment rate because people want to get the link from that person. But if you do it in an organic way, there is more likely that you can go viral. Also, let's elaborate viral. What is viral, right? Like, is viral reaching out to 10,000 people, 500,000 people, 100 million people, 400 million people? So we have some videos on our YouTube channel went viral and they're like 400 million views. So you have to describe what is viral for you. If it's like 10,000 views, 500,000 views, for small accounts, you publish something and you don't even get a view. Like you just get like 100 views. So compared to 100 views, and if you start getting with this strategy like 10,000, 20,000 views, it's kind of small viral for your account. So it means that you're engaging with the audience that you want. You just have to keep doing it.
In a nutshell, do you think virality can be really engineered or not, or is it always partly luck? Like in a like as a point, do you think yes or no, or why and how?
Partly luck, like that. You have to be lucky. Like there are same content being created over and over again on different social media platforms. Yes, as part of luck. I wouldn't say that it's not luck, and I would lie that if I say it's not luck, because if it's not luck, I would say that then I should have 1 billion followers, right? Because I know how to engineer things, I know how to do things, and if I just say that this is not luck, it's just like a kind of BS to me. And it's part of luck, but you can engineer to engage with your audience more. You just make it. You engineer your video in a way that you just give less chance to the luck. Like if you just engineer your video 70% and 30% luck, you have better chance to go viral than other people that who don't engineer their videos. So it's just basic math. The thing is that you have to think algorithm as like a slot machine that in casinos, right? You just
Mm.
like put a coin in the machine, you pull it, and you have a chance to win. The thing in social media platforms that you do this for free. So why not just keep publishing, post as many contents as you can, and increase your chances. If you come up with an idea, just publish it. Like you can repurpose your content. Like you could just say, don't do that if you do social media marketing, or you can repurpose it. Do these things, like same video. You could just say, do these things if you're in marketing. So you can come up with a lot of ideas and you can publish it. Just don't stop, and don't stop posting because one of your ideas just failed or 10 of them failed. Like before we went viral, we published probably almost like 500, 1,000 videos. And right now we have 5,000 only on YouTube channel right now. So you have to fail a lot in order to see that what it doesn't work, and you have to eliminate just to see that what it doesn't work.
So can we say in order to engineer this, because I know it's part of luck. Some people really lucky in the road, especially that guy. I forget his name, who is only reacting with his facial impression, like from TikTok. He just reacts people funny videos with the funny expressions, and he become like very much famous, make a lot of money out of that. But I'm gonna maybe double down on this engineering part. Can we say posting more videos contributes to success because you maybe discover your own audience by this way, by posting and reiterating a ton of times? Can we really say that? Is it contributes a
Yeah,
little, maybe?
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Can say
it does.
so that strike me a lot. So because we also advise to our founders, honestly, like you need to talk with hundreds of time pitching, and get a ton of no. So the winning is actually in the losing game. So most people say, "Oh no, people don't listen to me. Why people are not buying my product? Why investor not invest in me? Or I talk with this guy, he's interested in. Then I've waited to respond for a month, but nothing happens. Oh, cry." So that is extremely common pattern that I'm seeing, unfortunately. But the winning game is really in a lot of repetition. So I think your advice also intersect and perfectly aligning with this universal, I believe it's truth we can say, a ton of creation leads to success, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. It's like people might hate just like I've been always telling everyone that quantity over quality, unfortunately. Like you cannot just create one content in 1 week and you think that it's gonna go viral. No. And the thing is that if you just watch TikTok, Instagram, or whatever, you will see that the worst quality videos go viral. Wrong part. You just try to make your content in a high quality way for no reason. You spend a lot of time because you're not in marketing and you think that putting a lot of work into one video will make you go viral. No, I'm telling you, it's 100%. You have to give a lot of chances to go viral because whatever I'm telling you right now, it just might not be true for you. You have to find out. All I'm telling you that you have to find out a way for you to that it works. Otherwise, you cannot go viral. So quantity over quality. You instead of just putting too much work into one video, that you could create 10 videos and just to see that which idea works for you, which audience work for you, then you can focus on that quality later on. A lot of YouTubers, you could see that they have a very bad quality videos in the past, but they found a way that works for them. Then they pick that idea and like the niche, and they focus on that niche later on. So just create as many content as you can. Then you could just focus on the quality later on.
So let me pull up this, like my YouTube channel. It's not a promo, guys. Even though a ton of impressions that we received on social media, unfortunately, the YouTube channel has only have 140, but I'm new, I'm pretty, new out there. So luckily, in our case, content is heavy. It's a B2B topic, but it's a lot. So we have one guy who is, editing these and then publishing and pulling up. And we started to see some pattern, what works, what not. Even though we really feel, I'm just giving this one as a case study, guys. That I don't uh, claim that I'm successful by anything, but we do a ton of things out there. For example, when I think your advice, I'm trying to take it like in a way that is, we need to put ourselves in the condition that we needed to create a ton of content. But would you be say that, as you can say, I put a lot of efforts, right? So I already did before, and then we repurpose it and creating a ton of capturing this moment and supplying this one to the audience. Um, so these videos are actually has a lot of efforts in it, but luckily we have a team and stuff like that. That's why we collected a lot. Going back to creating content, can we create like crap? Oh, so excuse me for my language, and still be successful? Do you think? Like, can we create
Yeah,
a crap ton of content and to see what works, and then jump in then what it was, and then make it bigger?
I think that's what you should do. I think I'm not saying about the crappiest content that you could just create, but yeah, eventually, like if your idea is good, and if you give something informational the audience can engage or anything that
Mhm.
can be engaged with, yeah, it's better that way. Because believe me, audience will not care how you look. Literally, like they don't care about how you look unless you're a beauty influencer or you're trying to do
Yeah,
something else. They will not care how you look, how your videos look. They're just making sure that if you're giving something informational, it could be something from a, like they said, a calculator, like camera, that as long as it's like informational that your audience can engage and they can pick up, it could be the shittiest common camera in the world, and your audience will still make it go viral. Believe me, it's 100%. Just create as many content as you can, literally, because we publish right now all over our social media accounts every day, um, around like 300 to 500 posts a day, 300 to 500. So just this is just for us. This is literally just for us. So how are you thinking that you're gonna compete with us without creating over 500 posts a day? It's impossible
wait,
because
you create 300 cons per day? Did I?
yeah, 300 to 500, correct.
Oh, all right. Let me digest this.
Mm,
I mean, your team creates, or because people submit these
of
videos?
course, yeah, yeah. They
Ah,
submit plus, yeah, I like everything included. Like we create 300 to 500 posts a day.
you post all of them? Like, how many posts you do it per day?
300 to 500. We have Pinterest
Uh,
accounts, we have Instagram accounts, we have YouTube accounts, Facebook accounts, TikTok accounts. And giving that sense, yeah, we have to create 300 to 500 posts a day. So to compete
okay.
with us, you think that you just create one content and you will go viral? We try 300 times a day to go viral. How are you going to compete with that one? We try to make sure that our ideas work eventually, then they will work. So it can be the shittiest idea. And believe me, that's your try. You have to try.
Just put it out there, right? Put
Yeah,
it
put
out
it
there.
out there.
I'm an
Publish your
overthinker.
drafts. Yeah.
I'm an overthinker. So we should not be overthinking then. Like,
No.
put something. Hey guys, I'm doing this event. Like, sometimes I'm thinking like I have this kind of personal issue. Like, how to say this? What they call imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome. So I mean, like events and stuff like that. Who does this? Right? Very few people are able to do this, execute this. Like it's such a normal thing for me. Sometimes I don't even know what event I have. Like my team reaching me out like, "Hey, you have an event? Do you remember? Are you ready? 100 people coming. Okay, let's go." But what I don't do it, I realize it. I don't document this, So there's so much storyline there, story that I could publish and create a ton of content. I mean, even these moments are actually very very valuable. Oh, I'm learning a lot, guys. This is a real life mentoring that Ahmet is brutally giving me feedbacks and teaching me that how God this. I think this is going to be life changing for me. This is by far, I think, the best episode I had on. I'm giving you like
Oh, thank you.
until now. I was gonna say one of the best, but I'm thinking it to the best that I get enlightened the most, right? So I mean, it's oh my God. Okay. Um, these are my real reactions that we didn't prepare even that much, honestly speaking, for this. Like, you're
Mm.
seeing everything like unscripted. I mean, most of the parts. I want to go back to the realist. Sorry, I want to go back to part that is related about the learning from what we post, because we need to post a lot of content and we need to learn from them. We need to track them. We need to record them. That is a headache, actually. Even for us, like we don't do like you guys post a lot. We post like one or two posts, especially on LinkedIn, on some other platforms as well. Even us, we lost track. Like it's so hard to, it's freaking hard to go back and find what it is and what performance. It's a nightmare. Like how much more team and employee we can have, right? And so much cost and money to be able to even just track. I have some people I only ask it, can you bring this one because I can't find it, and it search a lot of team effort. So going back to your product, I would love to become a customer. I would love to. I mean, at least I want to give it a try. Uh, let's see how it goes. Right. I'm just talking right now, like unscripted, guys. So could you let us know like more info about Analytics Hunter? How can be really helpful for me in this? My challenge. As a potential customer, I tell you what I feel, what I frustrated, what I challenges I have, my pain, and you also inspire me, teach me a lot of things. I would love to pursue. So how it can be very helpful for me and for the audience or anyone, really, your product.
So Analytics Center is right now, we are still in an early stage. It's available for free right now, so everyone can sign up. But it's gonna be so. If you sign up right now, you will have a great chance to jump on trends before everyone else. So I'm just gonna put it out there. Secondly, is that Analytics Center is a platform that we literally needed to track our employees, team members, or what ideas go viral. So without measuring your stats, team members, or your post, literally your chance of going viral is completely luck. Literally, it's luck. So we have to leave the luck out of this formula. So Analytics Hunter will make you see what's going viral and what's not in real time. So you could just actually go on Analytics Hunter, connect your account. It's gonna import all your posts from Instagram, and from that moment, we will be able to track all your posts, and you will be able to see what's going on within your account. Let's say one of the ideas that you publish your Instagram account, you can create notes. Like you could just say, "Oh, I like this post, but next time, if you wanted to create something like this, make sure add this to your post." Then you can favorite it. Then in the future, if you come up with an idea to similar that one, you can go to your notes and you will be able to see that what actually favorite it. Then in the future, if you come up with an idea to similar that one, you can go to your notes and you will be able to see that what actually you thought about creating that post again. So, or you want to create filters. You want to, if you have, even if you have employees or team members, you could actually easily track their posts as well. It doesn't have to be your like employees, like just to track their performances. It can be your friend that was an idea. You can actually invite your friend, and you could actually like kind of identify your friend's ideas on your platform as well to make sure that which ideas he's doing better. So you could track your post. You can track other people's account right now. It's still available for free. Let's say you have content creators that you want to follow on Instagram. By the way, Analytics Center is only available on Instagram right now, but it's going to be available on YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, ads.com in the future, like near future. So like you can track other people's account. let's say you track 20 to 30 accounts in real time, and you can see which post is going viral in their account. So you can replicate that right away instead of just waiting to see in your account. Because the thing with the Instagram or like any other social platform right now, it's all about your algorithm. If you think that moment, if algorithm thinks that that video is not relevant for you, you will not see it. Literally, even it goes viral in an account that you follow, you will not see it. That sucks. Like let's say you follow right now, you follow 1,000 Instagram accounts. How many of them you see on your feed right now? Probably like three or four, and two of them are your friends. And only creators that you see that you think that you can do something about it, only two or three. Then rest of it, it's gone. Let's say you follow 1,000 Instagram account and 500 of them are creators. How many of them you think that you will have a chance to see in 1 week? I'm telling you, it's less than 10. And most of them are not even going viral. How about you just focus on you to be better at this, you have to leave luck out of or algorithm out of your occasion in a way that it's like you have to create your own formula. With the tracker feature that we have right now, you can see, like you have to take the algorithm out of Instagram. You can see just step by step which like what time they posted and which one is going viral in real time without actually your feed. So this is literally right now the best way you can just find out what's going on like on Instagram. Because even like if someone watches your story on Instagram, you still don't see who looked at your story for the last time. Algorithm does something in your stories, you cannot still predict what's going on. So you have to make sure that you have to leave that out of luck.
That's the secret then? Like, what is the secret that you were mentioning? Like, I really want to know the secret behind the going viral. Is this
So yeah, so since we create a lot of content right now, like let's say 300 to 500 posts, and let's say 200 of them on Instagram. So right now we can track 200 posts a day, and we can track in the like your last 3 months of posts or 4 months of posts to see that which one is going viral. Because sometimes because we do have a lot of followers and we do reach a lot of people, and we end up creating our own viral moment without actually just jumping instead of jumping on trends. Imagine that because we have a huge amount of followers, we create
uh,
our own viral moment. So people jump on our trends. So
you
when you
literally
think that
engineer?
way, what's that?
Okay, you literally engineer it then, so it's possible.
Yeah.
So can you share me like one instances that you were able to notice something that could go viral because you utilize this tool or any type of analytics, I don't know, that it happened to become viral?
Well, the thing is that sometimes you just don't know. Like the thing is that if you manage over 30 social media accounts, it's very hard, and you have to have probably like 50 people to manage your accounts day and night to monitor what's going on your accounts. And with this tool, actually, you can see which post is going viral on which account. It doesn't have to be like we have accounts from one like almost 2 million followers to 50,000 followers, and within that scale, we cannot be sure that which one is going viral. Like I have to
Mm.
make sure that our employees just go through in the last 300 posts to see that which one is going viral. So with this analytics center right now, we were able to catch a post that we published 3 months ago, and it went viral after 3 months. There is no way that you could actually catch this. If you manage multiple accounts, even it
Ah,
doesn't matter if you manage multiple accounts or not. If you even manage your own account, it's very hard for you to track that post before 3 months ago. So with this analytics center, we can literally show you, we bring that front of you to see that you can actually see what's going on viral.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh my God. So it means, okay. All right.
Center, we can literally show you, we bring that front of you to see that you can actually see what's going on viral.
I got it. I got it. I got it. Oh my God. So it means, okay, to advise to myself what I'm taking. So I should be able to publish a ton of content. That's one of the advice I'm taking. And I would upload this to your platform and can
Mm-hmm.
see what that had this, the curve, the inflection point, right? The curve has. So I
Mm-hmm.
could take that moment or this scenario, what
Correct.
happens there, implement into the next ones. So I could,
Exactly. Replicate your success. Correct. Yeah.
Ahmet, this should not be free.
Yeah. It's free for now. It's free for now. You have to jump on those trends. Yeah. And I will make sure that whoever signs up right now, I wanna like maybe we can try to keep it as they are using it for free. Let's say if you sign up for right now for free and you track some accounts and you integrated your own account, I'll try to I'll try my best to make sure right now in the future once we switch to paid plans, they can stay still for free. I'll try my best to see that if I can still make their accounts for free. We are over a lot of followers, a lot of creators are using our analytics center tool right now. So they love it. They love it.
I think some people understood in a way that like they needed employees to be able to track this. No, right? If they are just entrepreneur, solo entrepreneur, influencer, whatever,
Yeah.
they could still use it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They have to use it. I mean,
Uh,
it's better if they don't have employees because they cannot manage multiple accounts.
Yeah. Oh God, that's great. Is there any famous or some people follow your account?
You probably heard of Rihanna, right?
The musician? The
Yeah, the singer. Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
yeah.
she follows actually official Mavi Gadget account. So if you go to Rihanna's account, then you're gonna see that she follows Mavi Gadget, and also Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, he
Yeah.
also follows one of our accounts. It's not official Mavi Gadget account, but he follows one of our accounts, and we do have a lot of creators, celebrities, famous people also follow our different accounts as well. A lot of actors, actresses follow our accounts. Or all over the world. Like you could just see it might be Korean singer, it might be someone from the US, from someone from Turkey or European. And we cannot track everyone, like each celebrity follows their account. But yeah, Rihanna, Snoop Dogg, and lots of celebrities also follow our accounts as well. Once you create the content and they follow, they like it.
Amazing, amazing. Wow. Rihanna, Snoop Dogg. It's crazy. So we can wrap up slowly from now on. Or maybe could you maybe make a comment on the AI part? On social media, I recently watched one of the critic video about this Gen AI creative a ton of content out there is created with sludge. Like, Casey Neistat, this is a famous YouTuber, he creates a very nice video on this for criticizing, and I agree in that. Ton of crappy content also created at the same time with the generative AI, and people started to feel this plasticity, like just like someone who make a ton of plastic surgery, you can understand this is not real. There is a terminology. This is how they call uncanny valley. Make us some comments on that, like how AI is influencing this social media game, how we could avoid these common mistakes like over creating over plasticity. We really utilize it. And what do you have any future plans with AI or something on your journey, or do you utilize AI at all?
Yeah, we use AI in some sort of content generation. We have to, otherwise, yeah, we cannot. And then also, UGC content creators are kind of with AI going viral as well. And it's all about who you want to your audience to be. If you think that your audience will engage with AI better, you should use it. But the thing is that if you don't like AI stuff, you should just go on that platform and you should just say I'm not interested, because no matter what you do, AI content will be there. AI content will be there. It's You have to use it some ways. You might not like it or not. The thing is that we are still in that curve moment that people are still trying to utilize how to use AI, and you will see a bunch of content that you're not interested in right now because video generation is not where it needs to be, and people are just focused on making money instead of creating informational content right now. So whatever you do, when it doesn't matter what it is, because Instagram, TikTok, or any other social media platforms will allow AI generated videos. They cannot kick those people out of the platform. So your chance is to make sure that you just mark those not interested and you will not see those kind of videos anymore. The thing is that if you want to make money on social media, there are a lot of AI automation tools that you can use to generate the same content that they do. It's just because every viral, it doesn't mean that you're successful. They create content, but depending on what kind of content you create, you engage with a different audience. You might be engaging with 8 years old, 10 years old, 15 years old kids. They're not gonna generate revenue for you because they're not in the front of the advertisers, like let's say a YouTuber or those platforms. No, 15 years old watching that AI generated content. That kid might like that video and it can go viral because there are millions of people are over there, in the world, that they just can watch your video, then it can go viral. Doesn't mean that it's a successful moment for you. Like those videos that you see AI generated content that go viral, and it might be the people that's just RPM,
Mm.
that's they're not getting paid a lot of money just because people watch those videos. You could just see a video that are watched 400 million views, and they might be making I don't know, $1,000 because not a valuable audience that watch that video, not in a purchaser ways, because YouTube cannot put a lot of advertisement in that video that audience will engage with that. So what YouTube and other platforms are doing right now. They make sure AI generated content will get paid less. So
Mm,
eventually, those people will be tired of making those videos because they are not getting paid enough.
mm,
Slowly, like it's just a way they're not going to keep those people out of the platform, but this way they're telling people you're going to get paid less and less every day, and this platform will not be efficient for you enough. So you have to find they might be making money right now, but they're not going to be making money in the future. So you have to find a way for you to utilize AI in your work wise and just put that to work, not the main source at this point. You can utilize it as a tool, but don't make it the main thing for you right now, unless it gets better.
I feel like AI is becoming a kind of a tool from an artistic standpoint, and becoming like one of the palette and a tool for creating the piece of art and a content, an important one for sure, a major one,
Yeah,
but not the entire game. So we could create a ton of beautiful things. Still, the creator is a human actually. I utilize the AI for creating this. I think we're entering some sort of this kind of area. It overpopulates sometimes initially and fermentates after that and it finds its own true way, I guess. Thank you, Ahmed. Like we cover a ton of things here, and we finally arrived to our the end of this call. I think a ton of things to cover more. More and more ideas coming out, more and more questions coming out. It's amazing. Like maybe we should do another run in the future, and maybe after a while. I'm
yeah,
happy to distribute this kind of content and cover these kind of things on the marketing side because most people on the startup advice only focus on this, how to pitch, what is the right market size, that sort of thing. But very few startup advice actually focusing on this, the intricate details of marketing, building up traction, building up the audience growth, the marketing part, the storytelling part, virality, and
yeah,
so very few. So we could maybe together able to tap into this. That is pretty long term, long tail content. Honestly speaking, my view is pretty long term, but
mm,
in terms of return on investment, is pretty a high ticket. So fewer audience but higher ticket return on investment
yeah.
for my case, for marketing perspective. A ton of things to cover, but ton of things to talk. And
Mm.
anyways, is there any final advice for the venture community in general, like universally, not just Japan focus or Korea or anywhere or countries that we cover, but a more universal founder advice on marketing, especially how to go viral. Expect any final advice?
Yeah, don't overthink. Just keep posting. And they say that if you like the last version of your product, you're probably too late. So if you like the content you create right now, you're probably too late. You don't have to like it right now. I feel like you need to kind of don't like the content you create right now a year later. If you have
That's
to, like otherwise it's not good. It means you're too late. You overthought about it and it's not gonna work. So you have to kind of not like the content you create right now, even 6 months later, even 3 months later. You have to find a way to improve yourself. And the thing is, the only way to do it is don't overthink, keep posting it. And when you look at your own pictures in the past, that like, oh my God, what kind of style did I have? But this is the version that you like right now, and you wouldn't get here unless you tried a lot of new clothing, right?
So that's the reason that I always feel very awkward when I watch my older videos and I stop watching them because every time I look at it, I feel that cringing feeling, right? But I needed to overcome this one a lot, actually, a lot of mind load required to be able to overcome this imposter syndrome. Now I
Mm.
just give up watching them because I feel so cringe. Maybe is it the reason? Like maybe it means I don't like it anymore in terms of like development standpoint, right? So I need to be improve it by creating a ton of more and more, I guess.
Yeah, you have to be cringe sometime. Literally, you have to be cringe. You have to be cliche. You have to be. Uh, the thing is that when you go viral and people look at your content, and in the beginning they might just say, "Oh my God, like what kind of stupid content he creates and or she creates or whatever." But believe me, once you go viral, once you reach like 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, 100,000 followers, 1 million followers, and they will talk, "Oh, like wow, it's like overnight success." They don't
Mm.
know what you went through. So you have to keep posting even those cliche ideas, cringe ideas. It's better to be posting than not posting it because you overthink about it. The thing is that nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody nobody will remember it literally tomorrow. It's done. They will talk about you. If you think that that's creepy or cliche content you created, that's gonna ruin your day, ruin your week. No, just keep posting it. Nobody will remember it tomorrow. But if it goes viral, there is a better way that the people will engage you in the future. Like you will have your own audience that the people will not find you cringe. Maybe if you think that that's a cringe, that's on you. You just assume that the people will think that it's cringe. It's not. You predict what people think about you. It's not what they really think about you. You're just like, oh my God, people will think that this is a cringe. No, you will find some people that will think that that's not cringe, that's not cliche. And that kind of the people that actually you want to engage with, not the people that you think that they're going to think that's cringe or cliche. So only way to find those people, you have to keep posting.
Amazing, amazing. All right, Ahmet, that's the end, and thank you so much for this insightful call, and thank
Of
you
course.
for breaking down all the real science and art of what's behind of the viral growth. To everyone here, please take these insights and start experimenting, as Ahmed suggests here, because maybe the next billion view and the next billion view story or piece of content could come from you, from our audience. Who knows, right? I would definitely implement this, all the strategies that you shared and teach us here today. Really, really appreciate it. It was amazing, Ahmed.
Yeah, it was amazing talking to you again. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you so
guys.
much.
Thanks so much, guys. Yeah, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.